Hey everybody, Joe here. I'm going to check out a puzzle today by Gadgetgreen called 3V's Vatikan Vhisper Vortex. Modified Sudoku rules apply. Placing the digits 0 to 9 in each row, column, and box. So one will be sitting out. However, there will be one digit in each that does not fit. This digit can vary between rows, columns, and boxes and needs to be determined by the solver, so it won't be necessarily one digit that is missing. V's, digit separated by a V sum to 5. All V's are given. Very important rule there. That means that these two cannot be a sum of 5. For example, Vatikan Vhisper. The difference between two adjacent digits on a 2 line is at least 6. Okay. So 4, 5, and 6 will never be on the Vhisper ring, which is important to note. Killer cages, digits in a cage must sum to 9. So every single one of these have a 9 total. Okay, so all of these we can mark with a 1, 2, 3, 4. And actually, this one is going to be that one. It could be that one as well, because that would put both digits in that corner. But this one could be that one also. But this will not be a 4, and I will tell you why. Because this being the Vhisper ring, on any given Sudoku of normal... Oh, wait a minute. That may not be true for this puzzle, because this is indeed not a normal Sudoku box. I might have to let that one go for now. But in a normal Sudoku, this Vhisper ring, all the digits, the 16 digits that surround this center box, will eventually make their way into one or more of these 2x2 boxes on the outside. So the 16 outside cells will be the same as the 16 inside cells in one way or another. You don't really know the positioning, but you know that it will be true. But in this case, since we are leaving a digit out because we're using 0 through 9, also that changes these ever so considerably. Okay, all rules thrown away other than these. Normal rules thrown out. These can be 0, 5, 1, 4, or 2, 3. Are there any that will be 3 different ones? So a 6 can indeed be on the line, but a 4 will never, and a 5 will never. A 4 and a 5 will never be on green. Okay, so... But again, I also don't know which one is missing from each row. But these cannot be... Okay, so here's where I start, probably. These cannot be a 4 or a 5. So we cannot have 0, 5. We cannot have 4, 1. So we will have 2, 3. And they will differ by 6. So that means this is 9 and this is 0. Well, that was good. That's also going to give what? 5 ways to make 9 instead of 4. And look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But these two, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Interesting. Very interesting. What about these? I'm just gonna mark these for, what digit would they even be above or under? 0, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're basically only dealing with 3 lows. We have 2 of them right here. So these are actually high. And these will actually be low. And low in this puzzle is just going to be 0 through 3. But it still told me that these could not have been low, because the only ones we have left are 0 and 1, because 4 cannot be. We would need a -2 or a 10, and neither of those will work in this puzzle. So these will be 6 or higher. So this one cannot be 6 because it can only be 8. So that will be 8, 1. This one cannot be 6 either. It cannot be 2 also. So that is 9. And that one is good to be 6 or 7 still. But this needing to be 6 away, we'll put this as 0 or 1. This one will be 8 or 9. Okay. This should only have 1 digit left. Or no, it could still be 5, 4. Oh, right, but it can't be 7, 2. And it can't be 6, 3. Because they are both over here. So it will be 5, 4. And this will be another, that will have to be 1. So that is 4. And that is 5. Okay. Let's see, I can take these out, can't I? Might put them back in later. Should I put them back? No, because I don't really know which one is missing from every row. So I don't know. I can't really use the once I have X amount of lows, the rest have to be high. I can't really do that in this puzzle, I think. Okay, so then what is this? This can no longer be 5-0. It cannot be 4-1. The only other thing is 2-3. This cannot be. So this one is 2-3 as well. As 1 and 0 are both in the 3x3 already. This will be 6-7. That'll be 6-7. This will be 0, 1, 2, or 3. But it won't be 2 or 3 because they're making a combo up there. So that'll be 0 or 1. It can't be 1 because that would be another 8. So that will be 0. That will be 9. Makes that 5. It gives me this side as well. And again, I was about to say that a 4 can't go up here because then it would have to be on the Vhisper. But that might not be true if the 4 is the one that's missing from the row. So I'd better not think like that. This will be 1, 2, or 3. This will have to be 6, 7, or 8. Seems fine. This is a minimum. But this just has to be 7 now. Because a 2 or 3 would require the 8 or the 9. So it is indeed 7. That will become 1. That is 6. That is 3. That is 2. That is 7. This has to be 6 away, and so it has to be 7 because of the 1. This has to be 0 because 1, 2, and 3 are already in the column. So that becomes 9. This has to be a 6 or 8, leaving a 3 or 1. This has to be 0 because 1, 2, and 3 are already up there as well. So that is like that. This one cannot be 4, 5, cannot be 0, 9, cannot be 7, 2. It can be 1, 8 that way. Or 3, 6 that way. Can't be 5, 4 because neither one of them can be on the Vhisper. So we're making combos there. So we're missing 4, 5 over here. Okay, a 1. Oh, well, this needs a digit to equal 9. So does this one. Might as well wrap those up while they're looking. Neither one of these can be 4, 5. So, oh, I have to be careful with that. So one of them will be missing. Well, or maybe they could be. This one could be 4, 5, and then it could be one of the missing digits. I do have to be careful with that. If I have not already made a mistake because of that and not realized it. Because I was thinking the 7 has to go up here, but no, it doesn't. Also, by the way, we should have an extra digit. This can actually be 2, 4, or 5, even though that feels very strange. Okay, but this one, it cannot be 0, 9. It cannot be 1, 8. Cannot be 4, 5. It is 7, 2, 6, 3. Okay, maybe up in this corner then. This has to be 09, doesn't it? Can't be 7, 2, can't be 8, 1, can't be 6, 3, can't be 5, 4. So it is 0, 9. And this will be a 4 or an 8. No, not a 4. A 6 or an 8. Could be either of them. This box has 4, 5, 6, 8. Seems fine. Alright, this cannot be 0, 9, cannot be 8, 1, cannot be 5, 4, 7, 2, or 6, 3. And this one was as well, I think. This one could be 5, 4. Can the missing digit only happen one time? Oh, I remember what I'm forgetting. All V's are given. Which means that cannot be a 5. That cannot be a 5. So the 5 is missing from this row. So it'll be 4. So the 4 has to go here because it's 4, 6, and 8. So that is 4. That is 6, 8. There's probably other places where I'm tempting a V where there can't be a V. But we'll get to that later, I suppose. Five cannot be here either. Could be up there though. Does a four go here? Maybe. What is missing here? 4, 5, and 6. If that is 6, 8, this has to be 0, 1, 2. Where is my... There it is. I lost my mouse. This returns to high. 6, 7, 8. Is this also... no, I guess these could be... actually, it cannot be 4, 5. Because, only one can be missing from this column. And even though it's fair to say one would be missing here, they cannot both be. That would put a 6 in both of those, basically. So this cannot be 4, 5. I'm not getting as much help with that, though. It could still be 1, 8, 3, 6 like that, but also 7, 2. But we do have this one looking down at both. So that is 6, 3. That would be 7, 2. If this is 8, 1 though, then this would be 2, 3, 6, 7. So does that mean that it has to be? I don't think so. We'll think elsewhere. What about this? 0, 1 can be 2, 3, 5. Actually, again, this can't be 5, because that would be 5, 4. Those would both have to be 2. Okay, so 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this will be 6, 7. Cannot be 7, so that one is 6, 3. This one again cannot be 4, 5. Cannot be 3, 6. Cannot be 7, 2. Cannot be 0, 9. So it will be 1, 8. That'll take 1, 8 out of there. This one has two options left, which is a 2 and 5. So those are making a combo wombo. So this will have to be an that must be wrong. Did I goof? I believe I did. Oh, no. This has to be a 0 or a 9. Can't be a 9, it is a 0. Okay. This cannot be 0, 5. It could be 2, 3. It could be 1, 4. How about this? I said it could not be. It cannot be 4 or 5. Then that would have no fill. Cannot be 0, 9. Cannot be 6, 3. So it's 2, 7 or 8, 1. What is this? It is 6, 7 again. So it's 7. 6 is the missing digit in that column. So this comes out. Can no longer be 2. 1, 8 has to go around that way. That becomes 6, 3. Now that has to be 0 to be 6 away. So this becomes 1, 8. And now those are 4, 5. This becomes 7, 2. So, oh. This one cannot be 7, 2. So it is 3, 6 that way. Man, I keep thinking I'm making mistakes in here. Because there's an extra digit. Just doesn't feel right. 0, 9 cannot be. 8, 1 it cannot be. 6, 3 it cannot be. 7, 2 it cannot be. So it is indeed 4, 5. And since that 1 is there, it has to go that way. Because there's no V between. If this was 4, there would need to be a V between them. So that is 4. Which, do I have that? Yeah, right here. This can't be a 2 because there's no V. And now this also can't be a 1. I probably missed more than that. At least it would not surprise me. but I think it might be okay. This cannot be 0, 5. It cannot be 4, 1. So it is 2, 3. Now what is left here is 4, 5, and 6 again. This one can only be 6. That one can only be 4. So that is what it will be. Okay, are all of these satisfied? I think so. This one cannot be 7, 2, cannot be 8, 1. It is 6, 3, and we know the order. This will be 2, 7, 9. It cannot be 2 or 7, so it will be 9. And that's because that was all that was missing from the row. This will be 4, 6, 8. That green line was totally covering up that 8. I'm like, where is it? Over here, we have 2. So 2 will be missing from this box because it can't sit next to the 3, and it obviously can't sit right underneath another one. So we have 7 and 8. We know the order. This one we have 1, 5, 7. So 5, 7 are in this column. That is 1, 5, or 7 will be there. This one becomes 8. This one becomes 6. This one is missing 4, 5, and 6. This one has 4 and 6 in the column, so that is 5. And now this one must be 4. So that is 7. And this one is now 4. This column, or I could just do box as well. We need 3, 5, and 6. So this has 3 and 6 already, so that is 5. This is 3 or 6, so it is 3. And now we have here cannot be a 2 because there's no V. Then 0, 1, 7. This one has a 0 and 1. So now this is 0 or 1. In the column, we have 0, 1, 2. So this is a 2. And then this one will be 5, which it cannot be. Missing a digit. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, it's 5 or 9. It can't be 5. This cannot be a 1 because of this 4. How nice. That was a enjoyable puzzle. I did like that. Threw me for a loop with this Vhisper bell ring. Because I immediately started thinking I'm gonna delete some numbers out of being able to be in the corners. But yeah, that was well played. That was 3V's Vatikan Vhisper Vortex by Gadgetgreen. There will be a link below in the description. Check it out for yourself. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching and have a great one. Bye bye.